Ah sì.
nella società americana.
Faglielo chiedere ad Agria, magari
Sì,
articola.
chiedelo tu,
Non ho capito.
C'è stata la loro voce di figure intellettuali, di riferimento, di un certo riferimento culturale, hanno una voce che viene compresa o comunque ascoltata all'interno di... hanno un'influenza, diciamo, nelle loro opinioni riguardo a quello che succede nella vita culturale americana oppure all'interno del mondo nero. Sì,
Cioè, se sono considerate
sì, sono considerate a livello culturale.
Basically, the question is today what's going on? Is this voice, is this organization creating things, creating situations today, and who are these people that are part of the new?
Gente tipo come Roscoe o gente tipo Lester Bowles
si
hanno un peso le loro opinioni
And what's the level of the influence, in your opinion, of these artists today in the musical world of today, if you understand?
Yes, okay.
And
Well,
what about to look at the mirror sometimes?
Okay.
Okay.
Well, there's a lot going on today. I mean, speaking still of the ACM, the New York branch of the ACM has presented concerts. Well, like I participated in one concert for chamber orchestra, Memoirs of a Dying Parachutist. And what they do is they hire this orchestra, Peter Kotek's orchestra, who is actually a rehearsing orchestra that plays, living composers. And what you get is you get a week with the orchestra, rehearsals every day, and then a performance at the end of that. The next thing that the ACM is organizing is they're bringing together the experimental band again, and we will be doing some concerts with that band next year in New York. So also they presented me, and this year I did LRG, The Maze, and S2 Examples, which are pieces that I wrote 20 years ago. They were done in Chicago at the Museum of Contemporary Art. There were 2 performances and a workshop for high school students that they brought in. And I left Chicago and went to New York, and the ACM presented me there with that same 3 pieces at the Tribeca Performing Arts Center.
Sorry, go ahead. Are there any specific artists that their exposure is greater now that they're part of this organization, if you know what I mean? Are you pushing? Yeah, are you pushing any new names specifically, or?
Well, I don't look at it like that. I think that if you look at the earlier groups, we kind of set the stage for whatever's happening today. I mean, the earlier groups didn't have to go out and live in people's barns and so on and so forth, and go around as, messengers of this music. Things go in stages. So, some of the younger musicians don't have to really go that way. But it's not even that. It's like, the commercial market has pounded these people, down and has taken over the market. I mean, so that's what it is. There's many, many great musicians, but you'll never hear them because the commercial market will not promote them. The commercial market is, they're going to promote, whoever's in it or that kind of thing, So now, it's a lot of different factors, is what I'm saying, that have brought us to the place that we're at now. And that's why I think that a lot of people start to feel that, wait a minute, I have to do this my own self, because there's some people that are really committed to, doing their work and their art, and they don't want to do all the other things.
They don't have an organization that promotes them or helps them to organize their tours or helps them to become known.
No, I don't think so. I don't think they do. I mean, even my own self. I mean, I didn't have an organization to promote me. To do what I'm doing. And consequently, I may not have toured as much as a lot of people. But that still does not deter me from, you know, what I'm doing. Not at all. That doesn't deter me. I mean, you know, I mean, like, I think a real artist is not really looking for any, you know, any reward or anything from anybody. They do their work because they love it, you know. And this is the only thing that, you know, that it ever stands. That's the only thing that ever stands. All the other stuff will not stand. It won't stand, so.
Quella domanda dell'elettronica.
You pay attention to the new generation of black musicians that use a lot of electronics in their music, that do electronic dances and do experimental things in the field of the electronic music.
Now, the only music that I see like that, you must be talking about the commercial market, like what, Janet Jackson or
No, I'm
hip-hop
talking
or?
about not commercial market. I'm talking about the scene. Why in this place, for example, we play a lot of black music, electronic music like jungle, trip hop, drum and bass. Do you know this kind of music, and if you know, what you think about?
Well, I don't think I know it. I mean, I'd be glad to listen to it. You know? I don't think I know it. You're saying now there's black musicians
Yes,
that are experimenting with electronic music.
yes. But in the field of dance music,
Oh,
but
yeah,
not
yeah, dance music. Oh,
not
okay.
commercial dance music.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Nothing like Mariah Carey or the
Okay,
others.
yeah, I see what you're saying, yeah. But, yeah, I want to get more familiar with that.
Okay.
Do you have that CD here?
Yeah, we have a lot. We are all DJs of this.
Devi per danzare, è proprio dance.
Sì, io ho detto che dance music. Another thing, my curiosity, which kind of composition have you studied at the school?
Which kind of composition? I didn't hear the last part. Have I started?
Studied at school.
Oh, which kind of composition? Oh, I don't know.
Cioè,
I've done a
classic
lot of
composition,
classic
starting
composition.
from Bach. And
Yeah, I studied
beyond.
Bach. I'm still studying Bach. Today, you know, right now. I mean, I've got my flutes and everything. I mean, you know, there's a man in Madison who makes this flute that I have, Thomas Bam, and he's my teacher. He showed me a lot about all of this. I mean, you know, the thing about it is like most of those composers, they wrote for that flute. They're not for the one that has all the keys. See, that's the thing about music. There's so much to learn, you know, and my horoscope said that this was the learning period for me, you know. Actually, I consider myself a late bloomer because I think that like my best work is in front of me now, you know. Yeah, I've studied, you know, with many people, you know, and I still do today. I still study. So it's like, it's ongoing for me. It's ongoing.
So, which are the best musical influences of your music? The musician that at the beginning of your career have influenced best your work?
Well, see, like I'm different from a lot of people that grow up today, you know, because when I was growing up, we listened to all kind of music. You know, my parents, they listened to it, you know, not to mention, you could go out of your house and go down the street and you could hear, you know, Duke Ellington's
No,
band.
I tell you this answer why sometimes I read the Encyclopedia of Jazz that say Roscoe Mitchell was influenced by Ornette Coleman and Charlie Parker, and others say was influenced by, today on the newspaper, was that your teacher was John Coltrane.
Yeah, they're right. I'm influenced by all of them.
All of them.
All.
Ok.
Oh, yeah.
Ok, direi che abbiamo desiderato.
The question, just to ask one, so maybe in a different way, the organization, does it get involved with new style, like the new technology of music, drum machines, sampling, or is it mostly
Which organization?
the one that you've been talking about?
The ACM?
Yes.
Well, people do what they want.
Yeah, but I mean, is it?
It's not.
Is there any?
They're not. If you're asking me if they're promoting a certain type of music, I don't think so. That's not the focus of the ACM. They promote individuals. You know, so individuals do whatever they want.
But I mean, if a rap artist came, it wouldn't be necessarily in the context of the rest of the, you know, like the ideology of that organization or the focus of the organization.
No, I don't think that's right. I mean, I think I see value in anything. I mean,
Yeah,
I could do something with anything. I mean, if I had the facilities, I don't think anybody's done anything with video.
Yeah.
You know, not really. I mean, not in the States.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing you see in the States is MTV.
Yeah.
That's all you see.
Yeah.
Because now, the reason for that is that till now, all the equipment that you need is
Yeah.
so expensive.
Mm-hmm.
It's so expensive. See, like, you have to realize we have to let go of whatever we had happening. The time is now. You know, these different things become available. So now is the time to really take advantage of them. And no one has done anything with them, you know.
I'm afraid I don't, you know, I'm talking kind of from an uneducated standpoint. I don't know your career that well.
Oh, no. I'm just talking about, you know, all I'm saying is, I think that stuff is wide open right now, you know. It's not, we need to focus on the present, you know. What can we do with these resources now, you know, and go from there, you know. It almost feels like the 60s again, you know.
Yeah.
And that usually happens, you know. I mean, everything goes in a circle.
Yeah.
You know, everything goes in a circle. I think people, they want to be more involved. They want to know what's going on. A lot of young people come to this music now, you know.
But if
a lot of young people with
if-
a broad musical knowledge, you know, from Jelly Roll Morton through the Art Ensemble, Anthony Braxton, so on and so on. You see, so we got another whole wave of young people coming up too. A lot are like, don't know what's happening, you know, but there's a lot to do.
Would it interest you? Would it interest you more if somebody, a young person, asked for your advice, and they were more like a strictly jazz sort of direction, or they were kind of even an electronic jazz sort of direction, or would it be the same thing?
Well, I think I would advise people to get involved in everything, you know, because it's there. The information is there now. See, a long time ago, people were further apart. You couldn't have all of these different things, but now it's like it's everything, you know, because everything is available. So I would tell a person to check out everything, you know.
But from a collaboration standpoint, would you are you interested in collaborating with electronic musicians?
Yeah, I do it. Yeah, sure.
Well, you know, like I said, maybe you did it already, and I'm asking you a redundant question.
I've been involved in computer music since, God, let's see, way back in the early 70s. I got involved with David Wessel. David Wessel is the man who started the computer music conferences in the States. And he went on from there to help establish IRCOM in Paris with Pierre Boulez. He's now the rector out at in Berkeley of the computer music department. I've been involved with all of these people for years, and everything interests me.
Even getting into the dance, and even getting into the dance music market, for example, I don't know, because that's what we do here mostly. It's a dance club. I mean, even getting involved with the,
well, see, I don't look at it like that.
No, I know.
I look at it like an instrument is an instrument.
Yeah.
Music is music. You know.
Whichever
so
way
like,
it goes.
I may do anything.
Yeah.
You know, because the instrument can do anything.
Yeah.
You know, it's.
Italian
No, that's true.
musician or some Italian
Yeah. I mean, I listen to the music of this guy that I met down in Sardinia, who does the music of that region. Yeah. But I mean, shit, man, I love the Bologna, man. You know, and I mean, you know, just let me hear it. You know, that's what I say.
Doug,
I don't know if that's saying that right. I mean, you know, because no, I don't know a lot of it. I mean, you know, if I know it, but I mean, I want to hear it.
Chiediti se è ottimista o pessimista sul futuro della musica creativa, sul futuro della musica creativa nel mondo.
I'm going to translate that directly. Are you optimistic or pessimistic on the creative music of the world? I think you were.
Oh, I can only speak for myself, you know, and a few other people I know. I mean, like I said, there's people that have been continuing to work right on. They're driven, you know. These people are driven, you know. So for myself, I'm very optimistic, you know. And there are other people that are optimistic. I mean, because they're not looking for, you know, the same kind of thing. They're just looking to be able to get more and more into what they're doing, you know. And that's, I mean, that's the best thing that anybody can have.
I mean, someone being pessimistic about expression, I don't suppose that really happens, so it's kind of a strange question.
Yeah, but I mean, I think that the best thing that could happen is that a person feels good inside, you know, about who they are, what they do, and that's the best thing that you can have. You know, there's nothing greater than that.